guys, you are welcome back to this channel. How are you doing? I'm very excited to reach you today on this channel. Thank you guys for your support, for your subscription, for your love and sharing on this channel. I appreciate you all. On today's tutorial, we are going to be making an A-line dress with collar. That's what we are going to be making today with this fabric, and we are going to use this one to line this fabric. Can you see? So we are going to use this one to line it. Without much ado, guys, let's hit our work table. Here are the measurements we be needing for this tutorial. Back measurement is 15 inches, bust is 42 inches, hip is 48, and we have waist 38. The full length is 43 inches. So as you all know that we are to divide our back measurement into two, and as I have 15 inches for my back measurement, divided by 2 is going to give me 7.5, and we are going to place it this way at your shoulder line. Put it on your shoulder line like that and chalk it. So from this side you are coming down 1 inch for your shoulder slope. So here I'm marking 3 inches for the wideness of my neck. I've marked it, and because the style we are sewing, and you could see the style up there, so it's an high neck style, so I will come down 2 inches for the front depth because it's an high neck dress neck. So this is my 2 inches here. So I will connect the 2 inches to the shoulder line this way. So from my shoulder slope, this is my shoulder slope, and I'm coming this way to reach the wideness of my neck for my shoulder slope. So from my shoulder slope again, I'm coming down for the half of my round arm hole, and the half of my round arm hole is 8.5, and I'm marking it this way, and I'm going to connect the lines together to my shoulder slope line. So the half length I'm working with is half length is 8 inches. So the hip measurement, to get the hip measurement, you are going to measure 8 inches downward from this point, your half bodies. So depending on how your clients want it, so but this 8 inches is standard, so I'm using this 8 inches for my clients. So measure 8 inches downward to get your hip point. So this point is my hip point, and with this place I'm going to get my waist measurement from this line, the half of my bodies. So now we are marking the full length. So we have 43 inches for the full length of this dress. We have 43 inches for the length of the dress we are making today. So this 43 inches here, but we are adding a hemming allowance. So I want to add 2 inches for the hemming, and I'm marking the 2 inches, and this is our normal full length, and here is our hip point. So this is the half of the bodies, which is our half length. So here are going to look for the middle, as you all know. So we are marking 4 1/4 here. I believe you have used to this style. So I came in 0.5 inches from the half of the armhole line, and I'm going to connect this way on that point, on this 0.5. I believe you can see what I'm doing. Can you see? This is 0.5 from the armhole line, 0.5, and I curve my armhole line this way on that very point. So now we are going to create the side seam. Bust measurement you are working with is 10 1/4, and we have it here. So I'm adding allowance to it because we are sewing an A-line dress. So and this is our waist area, and for the waist we have 9.5. The quarter of waist measurement for this tutorial is 9.5, and we are adding allowance as well. So our hip for this tutorial is 48, and we are placing the quarter of 48 on. So this is the quarter of 48 here, and I will add seam allowance as well. So now I'm going to connect the side seam together. Okay. So this is my shoulder measurement, the half of my shoulder measurement. This is my shoulder slope. I took 1 inch downward to get my shoulder slope, and after this shoulder slope, this is 8.5 for the armhole, and I drew a line, and in the middle here I came in ½ inch and I curved it this way, and the quarter of my bust measurement 10.5, and I added some inches to it, and the waist measurement, and I added some inches to it, and I did the same thing at the hip area. So now at the hem area, I didn't do any measurements here because it's an A-line, as you can see the shape. So it's an A-line or dress. Can you see the shape? Can you see how it goes from the upper part to the down part here? Can you see? So that's just it. I will now go ahead and cut it right now. I explained this thing because I know that you may not be able to see very well because of the texture of the material we are using, and it's for my clients, not for me. So I will cut now. I'm following the shape I made. Can you see? I'm following it, and I will cut it like so. So this is what we have after cutting. So can you see the shape? So this is the shape. So can you see? So I've placed a front panel on the remaining fabric to bring the back panel out, and as you can see, there's no zip allowance here because it's an A-line dress. So there's no zip allowance there. I'll just add one button here because it's going to be a high neck dress. So I'm marking 1 inch here. So I'll mark 1 inch right here. So I'll cut it this way. I did not cut the same thing here because this is the back armhole. So this is the front armhole. As you know that we came in 0.5 inches, as you can see. So this one still have 0.5 inches, while we have deducted 0.5 inches from this one. If you don't know how to do this, you can check it on my channel because I have tutorial on that. So I'll cut it right here. So this is what we have for the both front and back of our hairline dress. So I will go ahead and cut this to it. So this ones we are going to use as lining. So it's going to stay under it this way. Alright guys, these are the front and back. So what I'm going to do now is to go to my machine and join the 2 shoulders together. I'll join this one together and this one as well. So after that, I will take the remaining measurement this way for the both front and back. I will take the measurement for the both front and back, and I will use it to cut the collar. So I cannot cut collar right here because I will still join it, so that when I'm through with joining it gives me accurate measurement for the collar. This is the end of today's tutorial. Can you see? It's very, very lovely. So these are the sleeve, and this is the collar, and this is the button I added to it. If you find this tutorial helpful, please like this video, share and subscribe. See you on my next tutorial. I love you. Bye.